Hey guys, my name is Seniac and welcome back to another episode of SnowTown here in City Skylines, where today we finally get to build our community, our hub, our residential area, or kind of, near the farming and the new ore industry. Oh my goodness me, there seems to be a little bit of issue of the vehicles trying to enter from the edge of the region. What is going on right now? But last episode we played around with a lot of the train traffic. We finally got it sorted where it's now all rocking and rolling and moving. Got an additional connection to across the river, which has been a really big help. But it now allows us to start taking a look at building on this peninsula. And finally this peninsula as well. It's like, feels like it's such a long time since we've been able, or even, you know, wanted to start building on here. Or even, it feels like a long time before we actually did some huge planning in a brand new area, apart from just filling in all the little gaps. Now we currently are filling in the gaps over here, so this is going to suck a lot of my residential demands for the most part. But hopefully we can get things rocking and rolling. Now I'm going to start on this peninsula first before we work on this one. Sole reason before is because you have these three big industries dotted around it. We can benefit having workers and stuff, you know, living over here a little bit closer to these places before we kind of fill in the gap in the middle in many ways. So what I want you guys to do in the comment section down below is I'm going to paint this whole section here on this side of the highway going down as a brand new region. And what I want you guys to do in the comment section down below is give me a name for what we could potentially call this area. Now the game is going to default the name to simply Prospect Heights. Very interesting. But I want you guys to give me some really good name suggestions for this, and I might choose one of you guys' names in the next episode, and you can claim this area as your own. Now, looking at this area, we have a connection just here. We have a connection just there, which we can actually get rid of the traffic lights for now. I mean, I don't want to do any traffic management just yet until we start to get this area built up. And we also have a connection just here that comes off the highway, which could really do with its own dedicated turning lanes and stuff like that. But that is an issue for another day. That is an issue for another day. So let's get this planned up then. So it's pretty much going to be low class, low wealth zoning throughout all of this. So nothing too fancy, nothing too special. Let me just check what the unemployment rate is like. So it's 4%. So we could do with a few extra jobs more than anything else going down here. So let's start with this little corner section here. Now, if we, what's that across? That is 13. I've got to try and work this out, so just give me a moment. So I'm going to come across by 11 to stick off it. Right. And then come across here by 11. That's not going to work out, is it? Hold on, guys. Hold on. By 11. So that becomes the corner, right? That's 15. 8. I feel like I'm messing this up big time. Let's just go to normal style road as well. So let's try and work this out. So actually, before I do this, let me go across to where we'll create our little connection in. So if I go across by 30 and then down, that is where that connection is going to pretty much be. And then if I create off here 20, I can't do 20, I've got to do 19, right? Yeah. And then that's up by 7. So that is 11 off that. That is 11 off that. Right, let me delete these. So if I then go up by 10 down, and I forgot. I've got to do that awkward number, haven't I? Because what I'm trying to do, I'm trying to maximize the space of zone. You've got to come out one more than normal. So you have to come out by 11 to get the right and correct amount of zoning. And then if I do another set just here, that can then go there. And it alleviates having a connection too close to the junction, which could potentially cause a lot of traffic in the long run. So we hit that up to there. If I go up now by another 20, so we are going to do a form of grid, and then we're going to, oh damn it, pressing all the wrong buttons. And then we're going to spray it out into different kind of formats as it bends around and follows the road network. If I go out by 11 here and just kind of go in that direction, and I think I can go out by another 10 here, and where does the bend happen? So a 14. Ooh, a 14 by 14. That was kind of perfect. That really was, wasn't it? So continuing that momentum, 20. No, it's not 20. It's actually 19. Is it 19 coming from there to there? Yeah. Right, so 19 is that. And if I... Where do I take this from? A 7. 7 by a 7, and then we'll go straight. Bring that up to there. Simple, simple, simple. And do I keep that little section there open? Maybe. Maybe. Maybe, maybe, maybe. And then because I want a 20 across there, or it's 19 in many ways, we'll do a 40 then connect in. We'll do a 40 and connect in. And across by another 40 and connect in. Beautiful. So this is, thinking about it, very gritty. To say the least. Very gritty, but this is the suburbs. This is where, you know, I'm not taking this area too seriously. It's going to be, like, to put it bluntly, it's where all the low wealth residents are going to pretty much live. So there's going to be no frills in this area. Nothing's going to excite anybody. Nothing that's going to, like, you know, oh, I wish I could live in this area. No, you're not going to want to live in this. It's not the slums. That's too harsh. But yeah, you kind of get where I'm kind of trying to go with that idea. So 11 by an 11 to bend it around there to keep the flow going. And that's not too shabby. Not too shabby. So stuff like here then, I could kind of end it with like little miniature cul-de-sacs or kind of stuff like that to kind of finalize the areas. Which I think will be a good little shout. So let me squeeze a few of those in. So we'll go for the small ones. Or should I go for large? Or medium? Alright, if I drop the medium in, it looks weird when you zoom out. It does, doesn't it? Right, we'll go for a small. Right, bam, one there. We'll do bam, one there. Come on, boy. Bam, one there. Bam, one there. Couple of little cul-de-sacs just there. Kind of dotting around the edge. And we'll kind of come in with 2 here. Like that. Bam. Bam. Throw in 1 there. And I'll do 2 just there to kind of fill up that little section. So, I mean, it's not much. Adds a small, tiny bit of character to that area. So, just want to upgrade the roads leading into these cul-de-sacs. Just so it fits with all in the same theme. It's all nice and chunky. I like it. Do I add one over here? Do you know what? Yeah. Bam! End it just there. And then we do have this little section over here to play around with. So, Now, what I could do is come out by a 30 this time. And then just stagger it like... Nah, I don't like the stagger. Do not like the stagger. Like that. And then, yeah, we'll kind of then stagger it like this. So I'll do like a 10 there. Drop a cul-de-sac. Upgrade that little section of road. And Do I drop a couple more quarters that just kind of finish this area off? How does that feel or look? I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure. We'll roll with it. I'll roll with it. But drop that in there, and there. Finalize. That is a nice little sprawling area, isn't it? That will be a really, really nice little residential strip and section. It's just a shame it's going to take so long to build it all up because of the current situation and needs and how big the current city is. But let me just quickly zone all of this in. There we go. Get all the water in, and then I ain't got to worry about anything else, right? Nice. Right, I think so. So, I think we're ready to start getting stuff in, guys. I think we really are. So we're going to start with the commercial. I'm going to pause it for a hot minute. And we'll start like we kind of normally do by doing a big commercial strip on the main boulevard. Going up there. And I'll do one going up to here. And then we'll paint it in on the curves. Oh, too far. There we go. So we got the main commercial drag going around. But we'll also add in a couple of little areas like this. So we got some little shopping close by, little kind of corner section just there. Do a little commercial just there and squeeze one in just there. So there's little shopping areas nearby that, you know, the citizens and residents can simply walk to and, you know, go to the local corner shop or the local, whatever it may be. There's something nearby for everybody. And then pretty much the rest of it is going to be residential. There we go. So squeeze that little in there. Just gotta make sure it's all going in the right places, otherwise it's just chaos. Utter chaos. To there. And then we might as well paint the rest of this stuff in. Now, I'm gonna get a few little bits and bobs in. So we get some like luxurious areas. And by luxurious areas, we'll get in a little baseball field might be a good little shout. Maybe one of these larger sections. I don't have the room in those larger sections anymore. Maybe a baseball area is not a good shout. No, okay, forget that then. We'll go, where's like the skate park and stuff like that? Have I scrolled past it? I think I have. Skate park, you're not there. Do we even have a skate park, or am I thinking of a different game? And that other game is SimCity. I don't know what I'm thinking of right now. Is there a skate park in this game? I'm sure there is, isn't there? Have I just like, can I just not see it? I've got the find it mod here. Let me skate. Do you not know? Maybe you don't get it on the snow map, because it would be kind of dangerous trying to ride a skateboard in the snow. Yeah. Right, okay, we'll just stick to the normal parks. Right, I could fit in some good stuff here, couldn't I? So if I squeezed that little park in just there. Too big for those. I'll get this in just there. We can then get in. No, I don't want any of that. Plaza? No. Is that the park maintenance building? It is, yeah. Where is the, yeah, tennis club maybe? That is quite large. Or if I squeeze it just here. Or here. I'm going to get it there. A little bit of a snowy tennis club. I don't know how anyone's going to play tennis on that right now. No idea. But that's now going to be ready to rock and roll. Ready to start getting up and running. We just got to wait. Oh, that's a good point. Do we even have power connected? I don't think we do. And it's interesting to see where it's starting to zone from first. So either end really. A little bit over here. A little bit over here. We'll try and fast forward. And where is the power coming from over here then? So it's mainly coming from the solar power plants on that section. I'm going to have to get it connected up to the main supply, because the main supply is connected to the Tesla Gigafactory right now. So I'm thinking what I'm going to do is I'm going to run some power lines all the way across just here, for the sake of getting it all up and running and connected. So to there, and then we'll just simply do a straight line down. Why would that not get set up? Nothing a little bit anarchy can't solve. And that, yeah, that's now connected to the main power supply. So I've just got to wait for it to kind of get connected. I don't want to like zone too close, otherwise we can't get any zoning in. Is that enough to be classed as, yo, you're connected? Yes. They have power. Right, okay, they have power. It's going to take a while before everything all gets connected and set up. But let's add in all the other little stuff though, because we're going to need schools and stuff in. So I'll do an elementary school just there. And I'm going to squeeze one in just here. We're going to get a nice big chunky high school in near that park. Not any universities. I know I need more and more schools, but I don't want to educate everybody. Okay, so police in there. We get a nice big chunky police station in here. Fire station, same goes for that. Nice big chunky one there. We are going to get a hospital in. Now, do I go for the Metropolitan Hospital? Do I go for this hospital? Which is that? Is that the University Hospital? I like this one because it kind of staggers over to the other side of the road. I do like that kind of one. I want to pull it over here. Well, bam! There we go. Which does mean any zone in here, let me pause, on that little strip can't be added in. I like how it connects over the road. We'll add it there anyway. So we're going to see a lot of traffic now start and lead up to this little section. And we have little pockets of where it's all kind of connecting. So I'll get this one just connected over. So hopefully that gets that side up and running slightly. This is how fast the game now simulates. This is why I asked you guys in question whether we should get the super demand mod in. A lot of you guys are against it, but this is literally how slow the game is now simulating. I can't really do much about it, I'm afraid. Right. We need deaf care, so we get some butter crematoriums. And I'll squeeze in one just there. There we go. That should set us all up and keep us going. Now, eventually we can get it hooked up to the public transport. Now, I ain't doing it today, but we have a subway line that ends here, which could quite easily cut across and then go up to there. Or we have a subway line that connects to there and doesn't complete the full route, because that goes all the way up to the oil industry. So that would be one good way to get people connected over there pretty easy. We have the monorail road to there, but I think it's a bit too far to get it connected over there. I mean, it's a really simple and easy connection anyway to get over there. They just drive down here, get onto the highway, and then they're in to the downtown section. And even to over here. So it's not too far away for them to go because of that underground highway. We could do a simple bus route, but I feel like it's a bit too far. I could do helicopters passing over, which would be pretty easy. And then I can also do ferries as well. We can get a ferry connection going from over here to over here, maybe. That would be a good little shout. So there's many options on what we can do in terms of public transport. Now, I'm thinking, because we have a little bit of industrial need too, would it be a good idea to squeeze in a couple of offices around our car factory? I think it would be a good idea, because the offices can be like the high wealth workers. So if I went like this, if I just did like a simple 10 grid space coming off it, and then we filled it up with offices, There we go. Does it have water? Yeah, we're all okay over there. It just satisfies a little bit of the industrial need, which would be pretty handy, and bulks this area up a little bit more as well. Should be pretty good. Right, we're going to see traffic appear in left, right, and centre anyway. I feel like it's being handled pretty fine as it is. We're going to get that initial traffic moving in this area, but I don't think it'll be too bad. The only thing I don't like is this junction over here. So let me just sort this little junction out. So I want to upgrade it to where, bam, double lanes on this little section. Because this allows us then to have the dedicated turning lanes. Like where this can go this way, that can go that way. You catch my drift, boys? That goes that way and goes there. That goes straight onto there and that turns. Simple. Now we do the same thing here. So that's going there and then going that way. You are going straight over. Oh, no, you're not going straight over, sorry. You're turning there. You're going that way. You are going there and you're going there. There we go. And then because we have that little connection in the middle, that allows them to switch over to their lanes to whatever way that we need to go. So if you're coming in here, you're stuck into that lane. You then you would merge over to the right lane to go straight on. That makes sense. So pretty simple, pretty basic, but it stops them tripping over one another when they get to these little areas and sections. So hopefully it works out. You never know. You pretty much never know. But the office is now coming together, and it can't be too long now until one of these guys are going to get connected up to here and that the power's all intertwined. I just don't want to force the power lines because then I have to kind of delete them. I'm just too lazy. Too lazy. But like I said, this area is going to take a while before it's all up and running and stuff like that anyway. It's going to take a hot minute. A real hot minute right now. So, a lot of traffic coming in. I'm just trying to glance around to see where the majority are in. So this junction is going to be overworked very soon. So expect a lot of traffic. We have to expect a lot of traffic as this area builds up and moves in. I think the only saving grace is because of how long it's going to take. You're not going to get all the traffic at once. So this area could be overworked slightly. So we'll just keep an eye on it. But I feel like we'll handle it just fine. I feel like we really would. Right, there's a building being built right there. How close is that now from the power? Oh, so close. So close. So close. Right, can I implement any of this stuff? We got the city arch. We got the friendly neighborhood park, or we've got the life. Let's go for the friendly neighborhood park. Right, I'm gonna squeeze that here. Now it's still out of reach, but that's okay. The transport. Do you reckon the transport tower is a good thing to build over here? Because it's vehicles. Nah, I don't think so. I don't think so. We have the lungs of the city. We have the helicopter park. We got the courthouse as well. Okay. No. Aviation club. Nah, we need to build some special areas for any of this stuff. We really do. Don't want to build any landmarks in just yet anyway. Nah. We won't do any of those just yet. Right, I'm going to have to get these all connected right now, haven't I? I'm going to have to get them connected or they're just going to completely complain all the time. So let's just squeeze a generic park in or something. Right, let me scroll back to the beginning. So we get like a dog park in. It's only a small little. I'll put it right next to it. That's got to be enough to connect. Still no. Still no. Wow. All because I don't want to place down any power lines. All because your boy doesn't want to place down any power lines right now. Shocking, mate. Absolutely shocking right now. Right, if we can't see it, it don't exist. Okay? If you can't see it, guys, it don't exist right now. It don't exist. So how is the train line doing right now? Since last episode, it was a monumental kind of mess up that we did. Everywhere seems to be looking like it's flowing pretty good. We have a little, I see waiting here. Now they're waiting. No, they are moving. So there's a little bit of a backup of, trains trying to get to here, which is not an issue. It's not an issue at all. It's just they're all lining up ready to kind of get rid of the goods. So it's something that I kind of need to expect. We have a passenger train turning down there. Well, I wonder why it's turning down here. I'm not too sure. We might have one too many turn-off points here as well. I think we do. I think if we scrapped that one and this one, because it all happens over here. It all happens over there, but the kind of issue we got over right here right now is these guys turning in. But they're all moving. They're not backed up. We just have a load of trains trying to get to where they need to get to in this little section. So they're slowly coming in and moving. It's not a big issue. We've got passenger train lines coming in as well. But yeah, the main issue was over here, and over here is pretty fine. Oh, these are finally now connected with the power. They're finally connected. I'm seeing a lot of vehicles using the roads around this area too. So it does go to show that this area, everyone is now slowly moving in. Look at the amount of people who wanted to turn off the highway too. Damn. But yeah, this area takes some time to get up and running. Let me know if some name suggestions in the comment section down below as well, guys. But we're going to try and build another unique factory around this area to kind of supplement and use the low wealth, low educated residents that are going to move into this area as we slowly fill it all up. Got to get this little peninsula set up as well, which is going to be quite exciting. Then a few more little gaps here and there. But guys, we're going to end it for here. I hope you did enjoy this episode. If you did, smash that like button down below. And until next time, I'll see you all soon. So good.